Okay, it's March 23rd, 2013, and let's see if I can see. It's about 5 o'clock. This is what you call one of them after work walks, quick after work walks, since it's so close to where I work. This is the creek that I've been walking off and on for a while. Found a few artifacts in. Hadn't found anything yet. Ain't got much daylight left. It's all cloudy. Looks like we got a front coming in, but I found what I think is a nutting stone. Now this is where I was walking through, even though I got bank over here, and it is deep. Man, there's no way I could have shot it. I had to, even with them smaller ripples in it, I had to get off there in the middle and let my shadow get in the way so I could see down. I was just doing a quick scan look and take back off down here where I think there might be some points. And I looked down at this rock down in there, and I fought it for a while without having to stick my arm down and get wet, and got it scooted all the way up on the bank. And it is definitely a stone. And I've got two indentions. I got one deep one and one shallow one, so you guys can tell me what you think. Lord, it's covered in green, God knows what. I'll wash it off here a little bit. I'll show you it. Oh, me. Alright. Yeah, I've got two indentions. I got one deep one. Looks like it's pretty well hewn out, and I got another one here that's smaller. Now I'm not sure, that's one heavy puppy there, but that is for opinion only. I'm trying to get a good enough shot where you can see both of them. That's what it looks like to me. It's a whole, I got nothing on the bottom but stone. It's heavy, but there she blows. I think it might be, I'm not sure. Looked like they were doing one on one, definitely one on the other. I'm going to hightail it on down the creek here. I'm still gonna peer up in there a little bit, but I'm losing my light because it ain't nothing but cloudy. Looks like it's finna rain. But I just couldn't. It was too much for me not to turn the camera on and get a shot of her. I don't know if I'll find enough to get a video what little time I got left, but I'll sure give it a try. But there she is. You gotta tell me what you think. If not, that's okay. Hey, it don't hurt me none. That's how I learn. But if I find anything else, I'll definitely get back with you. Alright. Okay, I'm back. I wouldn't necessarily call this a cleanup vid, even though I really don't ever do them. I don't know if I'll probably start when it's necessary. But this is the rock I picked up out of the creek, and I'm saying it's a nutting stone or something of the sort. I don't know. I'm gonna need some help on it. It might not be, but I'm not sure what it is. That sure looks like it to me. Of course, you got the big indentation there. It's a very thick rock. It's flat on the bottom, very heavy. And the one thing that caught my attention about when I pulled out was the second indentation here had been started. So that's why I'm going to call her a nut stone. Let me get here underneath the light a little bit. See if you can get a better shot of her. There it is. You can get real close if I can. I don't know. It looks like that's what it might be to me. I'm not sure what kind of rock or stone that would be neither, but when I seen the second indentation in it, that's what made me stop and grab her up. Or really, and say I had something. Like I said, that creek, that's the same creek where I found, I've already videoed them and broke ads. That there's all kinds of stuff scattered in that creek like that, and like this anyway. But I thought I'd get a little bit better of a shot of it. I didn't really clean it up that much. It was so covered in green and junk and slime that I uncovered her. And boy, it's heavy, and it sits flat, and it's got the indentation there which lines up with the other one, and of course this big deep round one here. So you can give a comment on that, let me know something. But there's something else. All this, of course, is coming from the same creek. And it's a little something, this little tool I found there. A little video scraper. Not bad, still got some original rind on it. Not bad looking little thing. And but here's something I want you to look at real quick that I found. It's not today, but there's a branch off that's in this creek with all the stuff in it that you find, and this little anomaly right here. It, of course, you can see that what it almost looks like. It's got two places where you strap something onto it. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what in the world it could be. It's been worked, of course. It's been hit down and worked on here. And then as you get to the top, get under the light here, they've hit it and sharpened it to where it goes up into here like so. You turn it over, a lot of the original rines left on this thing. All they did was hit the top of the rind here and flute it down to meet the other. It does curve and go upward. It isn't exactly straight, but there it is. You can see all the hit marks in there where they tried to sharpen her up, and it is pretty sharp, man. Once they get to it, that's original rind here on both sides there. They didn't mess that up any. And you got your two indentions on the side of it here, to where obviously they had something strapped onto it. This is a creek find that was covered in a lot of muck. You can see the back of it's square there. And they didn't start working on it. They left it all alone from here till they started right here and really started hitting it down. And I studied it and studied it. Now it doesn't look perfectly straight, but something definitely strapped around that thing. And they fluted it and hit it down here, chipped it there, from what I can tell. This is just me guesstimating, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think, but as you can see, they've worked on that puppy for sure. And it appeared to me, see, they left some original rind here. They left it thick there that, you know, you got your rock, you got where you tie it off and you turn it sideways. Well, it stays just as round here as it, or even with this other side, to where they made it look like it was, you know, I'd say an axe head or a hoe or something. And there it is, and your guess would be just as good as mine as to what that could be. Some people say it was what they call it, a chipped axe or something like that, fluted axe, flinted axe, I forgot, flint axe. Yeah, flint axe, sorry about that, I'm tired. I worked today, Saturday, overtime, plus jumped down in that creek, and I'm more smack out, but there it is, and I think it's kind of neat, whatever it is. It's unique, I'll say that. Of course, it doesn't have the ring that goes all the way around if it was an axe, but they definitely got it fixed to where, as what I can tell, something fit on it.